At 6 p.m., the candles were lit. 6 place settings, warm plates, real linen napkins folded like I remembered from childhood, my mother's signature touch. At 6:10, I refreshed the group chat. Nothing. At 6:23, I texted, "Just a reminder, dinner's ready when you are." At 6:45, I stopped waiting. Not because they were late, but because I finally realized no one was coming. At 7:12, my sister texted, "Too far to drive for just a birthday." 7 words. That's all she offered. At 7:14, my mother followed, "We're exhausted. Maybe next weekend." I didn't argue. I just read those 2 messages again, then opened the envelope I hadn't planned to, the one that had arrived 2 days ago, postmarked and unsigned. Inside was a single photograph, a grainy image of my sister, in my apartment, taken when I wasn't home. That changed everything. We weren't close growing up. They liked to pretend we were. Matching outfits, forced smiles, Christmas cards with lies printed in cursive. But I was the outsider, even in my own house. Too quiet, too curious, too inconvenient. My sister, Erin, was perfect. Straight A's, cheer captain. She got a car at 16. I got lectures. Still, I played along, because love, I thought, meant trying harder. When Dad died, I was 28. He left me nothing, literally. The will named my mom and sister as beneficiaries. Not a single word about me. Erin told me I'd been left out for simplicity. My mother said, "It's just money. Don't let it divide us." But it wasn't about money. It was about erasure. Last year, I noticed things missing from my apartment. First, small things, a ring, a scarf, a set of vintage spoons from a thrift trip I took alone. Then my late father's watch disappeared, the one thing he had given me, quietly, before the hospital. I asked Erin, she laughed. Why would I want Dad's dusty old junk? The laugh didn't match the look in her eyes. I installed cameras the next week, only I never told anyone. Then came the birthday. I told them weeks in advance, made it easy, no gifts, no pressure, just presents. They all RSVP'd yes, but I knew they wouldn't come. Not because they were busy, but because showing up would mean acknowledging me. And people like them only show up when there's something to take. After I saw the messages, I opened the camera feed from 2 nights before. There she was, Erin, entering with a key I never gave her, digging through drawers, taking photos of documents. She stole one of my credit card statements. For what purpose, I didn't yet know. But it didn't matter. I had everything I needed. Step 1 was silence. I said nothing, made no accusations. I posted a smiling photo of the untouched dinner table on Instagram, tagged them, wrote, "Thankful for life's quiet lessons." No comments, but I knew they saw it. Erin viewed it 3 times. Step 2, the will. I contacted Dad's old lawyer, requested a full audit. Turns out, there was an original version. In it, he'd split everything equally. It was changed 2 months before his death. Handwritten edits, signatures suspiciously neat for a man with terminal tremors. I asked for a handwriting analysis. Guess who's matched? Step 3, the key. The building logs showed Erin used the code to my apartment 6 separate times in the past year. I had the timestamps, the footage, and a statement from the doorman who let her in the first time, under my name. Forgery, unlawful entry, intent to defraud. I sent it all to my attorney. Said nothing to Erin. Step 4, the confrontation. Not in person, not worth the theatrics. I mailed a copy of the footage to my mother's house. No note, no signature, just a flash drive in a plain white envelope. Then I waited. It took 3 days. Erin called first. I didn't answer. Then she texted, "You don't understand what's going on. Can we talk?" followed by, "Please, I didn't mean for it to go this far." Then my mother chimed in, "This is tearing the family apart. Is that what you want?" Funny, no one said that when I sat alone on my birthday. The final step? I filed a civil suit. Forgery, fraud, emotional damages, and I pressed charges for trespassing, just to make it sting. Erin settled, quietly, quickly. She didn't want the footage made public. The agreement included a full confession, signed, notarized. I framed it, hung it in the hallway where the missing watch used to be. Poetic symmetry. They don't call anymore. No holiday invites, no passive-aggressive guilt texts, nothing. And it's perfect, because silence, when you've earned it, is a gift. This year, I turned 35. I didn't invite anyone. I booked a cabin by the lake, cooked for one, lit candles anyway, and raised a glass to the kind of peace you only find after burning a bridge you never should have tried to cross. No gifts, no presents, just power.